Everybody, welcome. I'm looking at like three different screens. Hope everybody's well. Welcome to the Texas Folklife Q&A. This is our second session, our second edition of the Texas Folklife Q&A for the Big Squeeze. My Big Squeeze hat has not come in yet, so it's in the mail. It's on the way. It's coming all the way in from Georgia West. But if you got to tune in last week, thank you so much. And if you're tuning in again, thank you as well. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be going over the Big Squeeze and the guidelines, how to apply. If you just want to just go. This is the 19th annual Big Squeeze. And because it's the evening, I haven't really gotten crazy about it. I would say the Big Squeeze. I don't know. I'm still toying with that whole idea of how to say it to give it some dynamic. So last week, a few days ago, we talked about it. And here we are. It's the 19th annual Big Squeeze accordion contest. And we're thrilled. Of course, this is a youth accordionist from all across Texas, all things Texas, right? It's a statewide contest, for young accordion players to showcase their performance abilities in 4 main categories. The categories are as follows: the polka, zydeco, Cajun, and conjunto categories. The polka genre, of course, German, Czech, Polish traditions, Cajun and zydeco will be included, of course, including Creole, including conjunto, and of course, conjunto norteño and tejano. So those are I've been saying Western swing because there's kind of accordion in Western swing too. I don't know. So we'll figure that one out. But this is an ever evolving contest, depending on, who participates. It's always contingent upon that. So I'm really excited to see all the young kids. I mean, not even if I'm 47, so anybody younger than 47 is younger to me. So we want to welcome all accordion players. This is not the conjunto squeeze, the tejano squeeze. It's the Big Squeeze. So if you squeeze in an accordion, I have two back there. Maybe I'll get one and play something for you. I really wanted to play that. Oh, you can't even see my accordion. I'm looking at TikTok. I have one of my other accordions, just a 5-switch. But I wanted to play it for you. Maybe we have one more session left, but we may add some more because this is so much fun to be live for you folks. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, if you want to say hi, Say hi to me. Say hi to the Texas Folk Life. Share this live. I'm messing with my computer right now. Sorry, folks. Share this live with all your friends, okay? And that way we can get some more reach. Get some more reach. We're gonna go through the guidelines, okay? We're gonna go through this because I don't want to be here all night with you. I don't want to keep you up all night long, of course. The semifinals will be April 26th. But let's go back. Let's go before that. The deadline to submit or apply for the big squeeze is February 15th. So that is the deadline, and so it's really easy to apply. I'm going to walk you through it in a little bit. The semifinals will be, of course, April 26th at the Big Squeeze, and of course, the finals are going to be May 17th in Austin. Let's see what else. Contestants who don't advance to the finals, see, will get a Rising Star Award for per category. And after the semifinals are done, you're going to be notified if you made, of course, the finals. That's going to be April 26th. Save the date, April 26th, and it's in Edinburgh, Texas. For all my people from the Valley, the 956, El Valle, El Bayuco. Um, I don't know what name do we have for the Valley, but it's in Edinburgh, Texas, at the Promenade Amphitheater. We were there last year. We got to perform. Super cool, super fun, great production, great people. It's so cool there. Now, mind you, it was hot. It was pretty hot. It was pretty hot, even for April. Now that I think about April, it was hot. Let's see here, contestants may have. So if you're going to be in the contest, if you're going to be in the contest, it's going to be you and your accompanist during your audition, which is not provided by the Texas Folk Life. Percussionists uh, are won't be allowed. Bass players are not going to be allowed. It's just going to be, like a bajo player, a bajo, or you could be a guitar player. You could just, play rhythm, just to provide the accompaniment. I mean, I'm not really a guitar player, but you get it. So you can accompany. I mean, I don't know if you could accompany on a bass. I mean, that's a good question. I'm making up my own questions here as I go because I'm thinking through this while we're doing this, while we're talking about it. I want to say hi to, of course, our friend um, Carlos Hernandez. I don't know if he tuned in today. We were talking earlier, and he's a great friend of mine, and he's kind of been so instrumental, and he's been allowing me to lean on him for a few things that I need guidance on. So saludos to him, of course. Saludos to the city of Edinburgh for hosting this for us. It's incredible. It's an incredible facility, and Magdiel has been so gracious to us. So we appreciate him. So the Texas Folk Life, of course, the Big Squeeze has been around for many years, and we've had over 350 young musicians from more than 40 Texas towns and cities. So you're talking about contestants from the Rio Grande Valley, Houston, the Gulf Coast, Dallas, San Antonio, Lubbock, and the Permian Basin. It sounds fancy. That's West Texas. That's fancy for West Texas. That's what that means. So the Big Squeeze is supported by, of course, our board members. So hello to all our board members that are tuning in or watching. Um, this is what a great opportunity this has been for me. So thank you for having me. For all the members, of course, of the state, Honer Accordions has always been a part of this. The Texas Commission on the Arts, HEB, Texas Music Office. So City of Houston, the Millard Outdoor Theater, super cool. Of course, the advisory board, Rancho Alegre Radio, the ZydecoEvents.com, Texas Polka News, and let's see who else. La Joya Independent School District, Los Fresnos Independent School District, Roma, the Museum of South Texas History, Conjunto Heritage, Taller, the Guadalupe Cultural Center, Bullock Texas State History Museum, and of course our friends the Avilas down in the valley. So many friends that we have. Of course, we even have our friends from Alice, who are part of the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame Museum, who are personal friends of mine, and I know they're going to be there, and they're going to be voluntold. That's what we're going to do this year. We're going to voluntold Ruben Lopez. You're going to go to the big squeeze. So, of course, there is no minimum age. I have to recant. Last week I did say, a few days ago I did say there was a minimum age. There's not a minimum age, so no minimum age. It's free, free to enter, free to enter, free to participate. There's going to be the Konuto category again, and of course, ages 16 and under. We're going to have a few prizes that are still evolving. So stay tuned for that stuff, that information. We encourage maximum participation for the Cajun and Zydeco genres. So those are going to be those are usually combined, and the genre, we have to have so many. It depends on how many participants. I can't really tell you right now as we're going, as people enter us, if we have enough for Zydeco and Cajun, enough for the polka meaning, um, like the German polka, the Czech stuff that we're doing, participating, like my friend Alex Meixner and all these greats, Brave Combo, which will be at the AKQ. So that's going to be a treat. I'm excited to see them, and of course, in the Zydeco field, it's just incredible. Important dates to remember, guys. February 15th. The deadline is February 15th. Semifinals are going to be the 26th of April. Of course, we're talking about April 26th. And okay, April 26th. And here we go. Let's see. We're going to have some prizes for you folks, and we will be announcing that at the next session. So I want to encourage you to tune into that next session. Let's see what else we have. So let's get to the applying part. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, the good stuff, right? And if I misspoke, I'll come back next week and fix it again. Okay, here we go. So if you want to apply, let's share the screen. And of course, I want to thank one of our staff members, our staff, or one of our directors, Mariela. I never say this right, Fierer, and she is amazing. I'm going to hire her to do my live streams for Sunny Sauceda. So, okay, here we go. So if you want to, and let's see if this works. If you want to be part of this, I'm on the website. You should be able to see the website on your screen. Can you see it? Okay, you're gonna go down to programs. You're gonna go down to music and cultural heritage. We go down to the big squeeze. Big squeeze. We're gonna go down to the big squeeze, and there it is. It's all right there. It's all right there. You're just gonna click on where am I going here? Okay, right here. You see my mouse? Apply there. Submit your application here. Submit your application. Do I want to add the big squeeze to your home screen? Of course I do. So that I don't forget. And you're in the know. And let's see here. How do I get down? Down, down, down. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Can we do a split screen? Or can y'all still see me? Oh, y'all can still see me. Okay, I didn't know that. Sorry. Let's see here. Completed 2025 application. You need a headshot. If you put your phone in like 4K, I'm sure you could get a good headshot. There we go. My son takes some really good pictures. So does my wife. Performance videos. We're gonna need a media release, which is all included in the application. We're gonna need direct deposit. We're gonna need your first name, last name, headshot, performance video, and it is also in Spanish. So, aquí está para nuestros amigos que hablan solamente español. Aquí está listo de control de la solicitud. Sorry, I don't speak a lot of Spanish also. Video de actuación, comunicado de prensa, el W9, formulario de depósito directo, that's direct deposit. So, está en español y en inglés para mis amigos que quieren participar en este concurso. Vamos a tener un buen tiempo ¿Cómo se dice big squeeze? Big squeeze. En español no sé. Pero para la próxima vas a ver, ¿ok? And let's see here. Apply. Now, how do I get to the application part? Let me see. You see, I'm scrolling down. I'm scrolling. Here we go. Aplicación. So you're going to go to the bottom of the page. So the bottom of the page, click, boom. There it is. There it is. The Big Squeeze 2025 application. And it's very easy. Let me show you because I'm going to do it right in front of you. Wait, let me see. Does this work? Ah, here we go. It's a media release. This is a simple media release, just agreeing that you're okay with this recording and documenting. This is all part of the, como dicen, parte del show. And you're gonna need to sign that. All this fun stuff. It's just blanks and little check marks and just addresses. Continue. And what I can't go all the way through this, but this is where we're at. So as long as you go through the prompts, I know we get the questions that we do get are you know the I got last week was we have Joe Avila, saludos to Joe Avila, hello from the Texas Conjunto Music Hall of Fame in San Benito, saludos to San Benito. My granduncle lived in San Benito, was the Garza Ben, no, Felipe Garza. St. Louis, Missouri. I'll be back in San Benito tomorrow. All right, Monica Rodriguez, hello on Facebook. Let's see. Joe Avila says hello to Alicia. Hello, Alicia. Hey, Alicia. And so that was pretty simple. I mean, I can go back. Let's try that. Let's go back. So we go to the website. Let's see how to go back. Back. See here, big squeeze, back to the app. How do I get out of the job form? Boom, boom. See here. And there we are. And the way I got there was we just go to texasfolklife.org, go to programs, on the top, and these drop down menus are programs, and see music, cultural and heritage, about all the way down to the big squeeze. So we got the big squeeze. Sorry, I'm like on two computers and my phone. All right, let's see here, and that's about it. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. Uh, it's it's really cool, and of course, I need to say hi to our executive director. Hello, Irma Aguilar, our executive director, Alicia Oliver, Dr. Alicia Oliver, to be I wouldn't call it politically correct, but just to state the obvious. So if you don't know her, you got to meet her at the Big Squeeze. So what else do we have? Questions that I got were uh, how much is it? What age? Do you have to be? So it's free. There's no age limit. There's no age limit, and you don't have to pay to get in to participate. Currently, you do have to be from Texas, and I wanted to kind of take a survey because I want to see how many of you would be interested in a workshop sometime before, or maybe no, we couldn't do it after. So depending on when we do the contest, I want to see what y'all think about that. Would you want to do a workshop, which would be cool to do a workshop? Um, and I don't want to overstep, but that's kind of one of the things that I wanted to talk to a lot of the folks, that are going to be participating. Would they be interested in having a workshop? I think it'd be cool and it'd be fun and interesting. And of course, we get to jam, and that's what this whole thing is about. The judging. Let's go to the judging. Let's talk about the judging. Um, my boss said it's a workshop is a great idea. So there you go. It's been decided. Preliminaries. All entrants submit their songs digitally. That's how you submit your songs digitally. The four according genres, of course, we talked about that. Polka, Cajun, Zydeco, Conjunto. So you can submit your video. Submit your video with via like a let's see, you can email it. I would say you can email it, Dropbox it, Gbox it, Google Drive it. As long as we have access to your videos, we need to see the video, and we're going to be judging on technical proficiency, song interpretation, stage presence, details, and scoring weights, of course, will weigh out each judging criteria. But I get last few days ago. I keep saying last week. A few days ago, I did get questions on, are we, judging on performance or, I mean, technical proficiency or on the performance? And it's kind of a little bit of both. It can't be one or the other because what good does it do you to be, dancing and ooh, and then you're making all these mistakes? You can't do that. But on the other flip side of that, the flip side of that is if you're, if you're playing all this like really cool stuff and amazing, because I've seen it, but you look like you're bored. You're like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. That's not okay either. That's not okay either. I mean, I don't know that anybody wants to see that. And as harsh as it may sound, no, it's just it is what it is. I'm your friend, and I'm gonna tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. So, as an accordion player, as an accordion instructor or former accordion instructor, that's what I would say, to be quite honest with you and quite frank and very transparent with you. So let's not do that, but you don't have to, uh, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just look like you're having fun. You know, am I really having fun tonight? You never would know because you can't tell. It may be a whole act. Maybe I'm crying inside. You don't know. So let's see here. Technical proficiency, song interpretation, stage presence, the level of comfort during performance. Are you engaging with the crowd? Right now, what am I doing right now? I'm engaging with my laptop, really. So there's nobody talking back to me. There's nobody saying anything to me other than the few Facebook messages that we've seen. And oh, Peter Avila says your Texas Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum would love to host a workshop. That would be so cool. All right. All right. It's on then. That'd be great. Do a workshop. Um, I would like to do a reception as well, a RGB reception. And I would love to sit and talk and meet all our influencers, our leaders in the community, and people that are really involved because I feel it's really important to connect with you, not through the screen, but in person. And you just gotta, you gotta take a bite of the cake. See, from Irma Aguilar, how can we reach you? We have a few questions, of course. Irma, you can, Mariela, can you post my email address? You can email me at sauceda at texasfolklife.org, and maybe we can get Mariela to do that. I'm sure she's doing all the. She's like a hacker now, so I will. Oh, there it is. Stupid. Okay, it's right there. I'm sorry. There's a QR code. You can scan it if you're watching on your phone. Well, you can't scan it, but there it is. Maybe screenshot it, and you can email me. I'm gonna be posting my number. I'm a phone guy, and I'm always doing stuff while I'm doing other stuff. So you can call me or text me, or you can email me. If the email's better for you, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Just don't ask me for money because I'm poor. Okay, here we go. Sounds like a plan. I don't know what I must have said. I'm saying a lot of stuff right now, but I'm excited. I really am. To be a part of the Big Squeeze because it's been around for 19 years now. So it's been around for a long time, and to be a performer is one thing, but to be a part of the facilitating is a whole other level. And I tell you, folks, I take great pride in being able to be the steward of this great event and this great organization, and it means a lot to me. It's not about the money; it's about you know um, the principle and the pride that we take in what we do. Because if I mop floors at McDonald's, I would be the best mopping son of a gun ever. Okay, and that's how I am. We jump in the deep end of the pool, and that's important to us. So if you're gonna be in the contest, you got to go all the way in. You got to go all. You got to go all in and perform. Have a good time. Have fun. Don't be intimidated. Walk into the fear. I know it can be daunting. I know it can be I don't want to compete against anybody, but you're really competing against yourself, right? Because there's different levels of accordion players, different experience levels, there's different age brackets. But what you always have to remember is that we all started in the beginning, right? What did we start with? We started with La Barranca, San Antonio, Polka San Antonio, or if you're a Cajun player, you started with, I don't know, I'm going to say Marie, but the standards, the old standards. So do not be intimidated by that. You do what you do and have fun with it. And at the end of the day, it's all going to be a great learning experience, right? We don't look for the obstacles, we look for the opportunities. That's what we're going to do. So do that. Okay? So the criteria. Let's go with the criteria. Entrants under 18 are required to provide. You need permission from your parents. So, kids, if you're watching, hello to all our TikTok watchers on my TikTok. I'm on my TikTok as well, and I'm on my Facebook TikTokers. So I'm 26. I participated when I was 8 with my dad. Now I play bass in a conjunto. That's cool. Oh, Victoria Barajas. Victoria with Baraja de Oro. Is that who you with? Sorry, I'm on TikTok now. So you 18, you need permission from your parents. You have to be a resident of Texas. For the most part, I'm still unsure on, maybe my executive director can chime in. I don't know. Can you give me some? Let's see. It says here Louisiana, but is that for our Zydeco guys or Cajun guys? I need to make sure on that. Let's see. Yes, Victoria. This Victoria says yes. It's my daughter's name, Victoria. One of my daughters. You see. So you must include a professional, high quality photo. We talked about that. A headshot. Submit the complete entry form. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer the questions. And if I don't have the answer, I will find it for you. I promise. See. Okay. How many songs we can submit to? We can submit to. I would say keep them at 2 minutes. I don't think 4 minutes is right. Let's do 2 minutes. Because, like I said last time, if you can't play it good in 2 minutes, then no. See here. Let's do it 2 minutes. Applicants must submit video digitally. You can email it. If you're gonna mail it in, you're gonna send it to our address. Yes, Louisiana can be included. Okay. So if you're from Louisiana, we did get an inquiry about Arizona. Elijah was asking about Arizona. That's a toughie because technically no. Louisiana because of the genre, I would say. Okay, the address is on the screen, folks. If you see it, okay. So yeah, there you go, Louisiana. Let me see. Did I miss any? Okay, Louisiana. Let's see. The address is gonna be 10650 Culebra Road, Suite 104-203, San Antonio, Texas. That's gonna change soon, but I'll let you know. And if you want to see more of these, let me know. More Q&As. I don't see a lot of questions coming in, but maybe because I'm just kind of covering a lot of great stuff. So we'll discuss, okay? So Elijah is awesome. Yes, he is amazing. Amazing little kid. The son of, there's this, oh my gosh, what's, oh my gosh. There's a conjunto in Houston, and it's leaving my mind. I can't think of it. The little boy, he's so good. Reminds me of J.R. Ramos. And if y'all remember J.R. Ramos, for my Conjunto folks watching, will you come to Minnesota? No, I'm not going to Minnesota this year. I'm sorry. Maybe next year we'll go to Minnesota. See, applicants do have to, we'll see. Applicants do not have to do both. Okay, yeah, you can either do a video entrance or a email or digital entrance via email or mail. So if you're going to mail it, of course, to the Culebra address. And then the Conjunto semifinalist, of course, is the 26th. What other things do we need to talk about when it comes to it? Okay, let's see here. Entrance. Participants may have to have authorization, verification of information. It is our youth contest, so maybe, of course, it is a youth contest, very much so. Authorized verification provided in this form. Yes, you have to provide a verification, and we have to adhere to the Texas Folklife non-discrimination policy, which will be attached. And if you want to email me, my email is right above, and there is also a QR code that you can scan. Scan that and get in touch with me. And for the next one, I will post my number, okay? Because I know that everybody can't email. I remember when I was always mobile, and it was just a pain to email. And if you're old like me, you want to get on the phone and you want to hear a voice, and I get that. And so, nonetheless, we are very accessible. I am very accessible. Let's see. So if you have any comments, any questions, let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer them. Let me get on my Facebook. I'm live on Facebook, live on, I think I'm live on YouTube as well, and on my TikTok. Let me see here. I probably missed a lot of comments on my TikTok. I'm sorry, folks, but let's see here. Again, I want to thank everybody who's been on our live Q&A. Of course, our communications director, who's doing a phenomenal job, Mariela, and she's very young, but she's very, very techy, very advanced, and very smart. So I really appreciate her. She's doing a great job. Can applicants do two songs in one, or if it makes sense, jumping from one into another? Also, when it's submitting an application. Um, oh, there. Thank you. Let's see. I read slow. Hmm. Can you send the links from YouTube? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. You can. Can you do? Well, you could. You could. I wouldn't see why not. That would make it a 4 minute song, most likely. But that's a good question. Mike Schwartz. What kind of music are we doing, Mike Schwartz? Are we doing Zydeco, Conjunto, Cajun? I want to know. Tell me. So let me know on that. But yes, I don't see why not. And you can do that. That's fine. As long as we know there's two songs. The thing is if we don't know the songs, we might know if it's a second song. So that could pose an issue. So let me go back. Maybe just cut it and send it. Can you just cut it maybe? Cut it and then send two. Because maybe we don't know what songs are if we're not familiar with them. But we're gonna still judge them on your proficiency and your engagement and all that good stuff. All the do's and all the stuff that and the don'ts. We're gonna go down that list, down that check those checkpoints. Also, I want to say hi again to Mr. Carlos Hernandez. Want to say the hi to the Avila family who's watching from the Texas Conjunto Music Hall of Fame in San Benito, Texas. Saludos to Monica Rodriguez, who's on our Facebook. Please share this on your Facebook if you're on Facebook. I was trying to do that earlier. Why did it not work when I did it? Why did it not work? Here we go. There we go. I got it to work now. So if you have any questions, let me know. Um, also, I want to say hi. Thank you too. I'm looking up at my my Facebook too while we're here. But there's no age limit to be in the contest. Again, to reiterate, there's no age limit and there's no cost for you at all to be able to be a part of this cool thing that is the big squeeze. It's a big squeeze. Of course, I want to thank all the board members that are watching and it's so cool that we'll be able to do this. Let's see who else. We had another question somewhere on here, and I cannot find it. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. It was another question about technicalities, I believe. Let's see here. Let me switch. Let me switch the screens for y'all folks. Let's walk them once more through the screen, Mariela, in case they missed it. I know we're running out of time, and for the sake of time, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this because I have like two computers going at once, and I hit the wrong thing here. All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. Let's see here. Now, for you accordion players that are oh, here we go. Are we back on? Let's see here. Do we have the double screens on yet? Let me see. I'm going to share this. Here we go. So if you missed, thank you, folks on TikTok. Thank you for checking out the single to see if you missed. You see, if you go to, of course, we're at home. Here's our number if you want to call us. Is this email? It's info at Texas Folklife Programs. Go to music and cultural heritage. Go down to the big squeeze. When does the video have to be submitted on TikTok from VTX David? February 15th. February 15th. See, February 15th. That's when we the deadline for the submissions. Let's see here. Now we're gonna go to programs, music and cultural, and then the big squeeze. Okay. Now, with this said, let's go back home real quick. Let's go back home real quick. Big home. I think what we're gonna have to do here, as I'm looking at this website, I think I'm gonna do a quick link for y'all the next time. Since we're kind of this is our area of focus right now, and let's see. You know, when you go to the programs, you go to the big squeeze, and you see our armadillo. That is the famous armadillo. Texas Folk Life, live.org. Marie, thank you, Marie, on TikTok for posting that. So it's Texas Folk Life. Okay. Go to now once we're in programs. Here we are. Go down to the bottom. I believe we was right here. Submit your application here. Boom. SAS. All right. You exit out of there. And then you just go down the checklist because you're gonna need these items um, before you can submit your application. So make sure you have your headshot ready, your performance videos ready, your media release is gonna be part of it. So really, the only things you really have to have on hand are if you do the direct deposit form, you'll have to I believe have your banking information available. But once you have that, you're good to go. You're good to go. And it's also in Spanish. También está en español for my non-English speaking uh, constituents. I don't know, friends, not foes, but friends. For my friends, para mis amigos que hablan español solamente y está bien, no tiene nada de mal. La aplicación está aquí. Application, casi igual. Vamos a ver. En español, you want to do in Spanish? Let's see. En español. Big Sweets en español. Let's see here. Aplicación, parte número 1. Ok. Scroll, comunicado de prensa. Este es un documento solamente para darnos permiso para grabar la presentación, para poder usarla para nuestros socios, nuestros Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, ya saben, todo eso. A ver, vamos a scroll. Autorización de depósito directo para todos los centavitos. Ojalá que hagan. A ver. Y luego, para continuar, aquí me faltó. No, pues aquí no puedo ir más nada. Oh, ok. No sé qué hice. Pues mandé algo, pero no mandé nada. Ok. And that's how you do it. Así se hace. And okay, let's go back. So, of course, we want to say hi to our ambassador, Alyssa Villarreal, and our communications director, Mariela Fierrer. I hope I said that right. We're gonna work on that. We want to show our video of our ambassador. We want to send a shout out to La Familia Villarreal, our friends from Houston, Texas, our friends from the Mill Outdoor Theater who've been super cool and amazing. And Alyssa has been our ambassador this year. Let's see here. All right, folks. Well, we hope you enjoyed this second taking of the Big Squeeze Q&A. I want to thank, of course, all of our friends and folks from Edinburgh, the city of Edinburgh. Thank you so much. I want to thank our Texas Folklife board members, Honor Accordions, Texas Commission on the Arts, HEB, the Texas Music Office, the City of Houston through the Miller Theater Advisory Board, Rancho Alegre Radio. Additional support is provided by regional partners including ZydecoEvents.com, Texas Folklore News, La Jolla Independent School District, Los Fresnos Consolidated Independent School District, Roma Independent School District, Museum of South Texas History, Conjunto Heritage Taller, the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center, the Bullock Texas State Museum. Thank you so much, folks. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back February. I can't remember the date. I'll tell you later, but we're going to post. I think it might be February 3rd. But thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go out to the Big Squeeze and come on and get your squeeze on. And we'll see you next time, folks. Thank you so much. It's going to be, let's see here. There it is.